There comes a time where you have to remove yourself from people whose aura clashes with your energy. And there comes a time where you just have to suck it up and deal with it because the both of you are working together towards a common goal. What's up, bougie bosses? It's your girl, Khala Simmons, and today we're serving a big slice of humble pie, sis, so prepare yourself. There comes a time where you have to remove yourself from people whose aura clashes with your energy. And there comes a time where you just have to suck it up and deal with it because the both of you are working together towards a common goal. As much as we'd like to not have to deal with people who we don't like, it's just unrealistic to expect for that to never happen. It's like an unofficial requirement for anyone on their journey to success. And I know this may be a hard pill to swallow because, you've been listening to your TED Talks and your podcasts telling you about protecting your energy and being all serene, and now you're all deep and philosophical. And so, it may be tough to take in, but I'm here to tell you that you're gonna have to swallow that pill, girl. Protecting your energy is very needed in this world, but so is the bottom line. And the bottom line, not really emotional, girl. It's actually quite emotionless if you think about it. No harm, no foul. The point in making this video today is just to let everyone know to not take everything so personally at work. Like I said, it's about the bottom line. And even though I know it's hard to detach yourself from it, you kind of have to. This video today is for anyone, having to work with someone, whether it be in an office, whether it be in a volunteer project, whether it be in a classroom for a group project, whatever the case may be. All of us have to work in groups at some point or another, and all of us have to encounter people who, aren't exactly our favorite, I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that you should automatically remove yourself from a situation if you are around someone where your energies don't mesh. And I feel like although I want to make a note, if it's becoming, a detriment to your mental health, to your, your emotional, your physical well-being, yes, you should definitely remove yourself. But some of it's just growing pains, And it doesn't always require us to completely remove ourselves. Sometimes this is just something that you have to go to in order to go to the higher level. What better way to show your professionalism, to show your character, than being able to maintain a stable front in the midst of chaos? There's nothing better than that. On the flip side though, because y'all know I gotta take it there. There's a lot of you guys out there who don't even have a legitimate reason for it not liking someone. So let's address it. I get a lot of, or I've heard a lot of, I may even have been guilty of, something about their energy just seems off. It just turns me off. I just, something about it I ain't really too keen on. Discernment is real, but don't count someone out just because, of assumptions, because yes, you should, listen to your discernment, but you shouldn't be too rash either. And you want to know why? Because it may not be their energy that's off. It may be yours. Or it could be just a cultural difference. You know what I mean? That happens all the time. Or a personality trait that they have that you don't possess. So don't be so quick to count someone out or say that you don't like them, especially if nothing has been done, if they've not really done anything. It could just be something cultural. It could just be a personality trait. That happens all the time. Of course, no one is going to be exactly like you, and we need to stop being so selfish and get out of our own head and stop counting people out just because they're not like us, because a lot of us do that. So the point of the matter is, with that, if you can't source it, don't exploit it. Now, if there really is a problem, even if there isn't a problem, talk to them. Like, it's called adulting. You're going to have to confront someone at some point in your life, and a confrontation is gotten a negative connotation. It doesn't always have to be, you know, a bad thing. It just means that you're talking, it's not mostly about confronting them, but necessarily confronting the situation. And that's what it's really about. Confront the situation, talk to them in private, you know what I mean? Either way, of course, if it's just a mere personality trait or a cultural difference, then, I mean, girl, you just should save yourself so much trouble. However, you know what I mean, if there really is a problem, 9 times out of 10, you know, they already know about it and they don't plan on changing it. So just get that through your head right now. And I also want you to get through your head that if they're aware of how they're acting, don't expect to get the response that you want from them, because if that were the case, you would have never had to talk to them in the first place. You just got to go to them on your, you know, cute little professional front, like, I understand that we have some differences, but I would appreciate it if we could be cordial so that we can achieve this common goal. And you don't have to phrase it exactly like that, but, you know, just put it out there in a professional way. So at least on your end, you know, you can't say that you didn't try to resolve the issue. You know what I mean? At least on your end, you can sleep at night like, okay, you know, I tried to be cordial, if nothing else. And even if they don't want to take that and they're still giving you hell, then at that point, I would consider maybe reaching out to a supervisor or a team leader. And I mean, you know, I heard God, he works great 100% of the time, you know, if you don't have those other resources. And even if you have them, sometimes you just gotta be like, Lord, listen, it's me and you, because you're the only one that can get me through this, you know, to be able to get through that period with a sane head. I also want to take this time to address those who, you know, watch all these situations from the outside looking in, and they always have to make their commentary known to the world. You know, those people that are like, well, if it was me, I would XYZ. First of all, 9 times out of 10, you wouldn't actually do what you'd say you would do. Let's just start there, okay? Second of all, these people that you are talking about and inputting your opinion with, they are professionals. They have a brand to build. They have an image to protect, and they have to conduct themselves as such. So before you provide your unsolicited and unrealistic opinions, just take that into consideration, that 1, you probably wouldn't do that either if you were in the position that they were in. And 2, they have an image and they have a brand, and they cannot conduct themselves in unprofessional manners, especially in a work environment. That's just not, people got bills to pay, you know what I'm saying? People got kids to feed, other requirements and responsibilities that they have to take care of, as do you, I'm sure. So just keep that in mind the next time you want to input your opinion, okay? And that's it, and that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is probably one of the shortest videos that I've ever done, but it's very much straight to the point. I just wanted to take this opportunity to film this video and just start the conversation on here about it. It's a really important topic that I feel like isn't addressed nearly as much. A lot of people talk around it, but you're just gonna have to deal with people you don't like, and it's something you have to get over with. So let me know your experiences of how you've gotten through tough situations working with people who you don't like down in the comments below. Make sure to like this video. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it to be notified. I love you so much, bougie bosses, and I will see you next time. Bye.